Hey everybody, this is Senator Jonathan Perry. I want to take a quick minute to kind of go over some of the things that this legislation that you're hearing about concerning the Cajun Navy is truly about. A lot of misinformation and a lot of inaccurate information is being put out by certain media outlets and some people who are blogging and Facebook and things of that nature. So I really wanted to be able to kind of tell you exactly the intent of it so you can make a decision for yourself, because I'm really getting a lot of emails and calls, really hateful things being said about me and my family, which I don't think is fair. So I want to let you know exactly how this came about. About 2 weeks ago, I got a call from a good friend of mine in Church Point, Louisiana. And he called me and he said, JP, is there a way for us to be able to take restrictions, take them away, not put them up, but take away the restrictions that some of these volunteers are faced with when they approach to launch their boats and basically go out and start rescuing. So the intent was, when I initially started talking about it, and the first conversation I had was with Miss Bernadette Lee on KPEL in Lafayette, she and I both agreed on it. The intent of what I want to do is to completely unregulate it to where our volunteers are not stopped from going out. What's happening is that it's all getting twisted around, like I'm trying to put a fee on it, I'm trying to tax it, I'm trying to require a permit. The most of what I said is there's two things the state's going to be worried about. And when I say state, I'm talking about law enforcement, whether it's wildlife and fisheries, state police, or anything. They're going to be worried about liability and cost. We can remove the cost. There doesn't need to be a cost associated. The liability can be as simple as someone signing a waiver prior to a natural disaster. That way they are allowed into that. So this is what happens if nothing takes place and no legislation does take place. Members of the Cajun Navy or anybody else who wants to help will continuously get stopped and be prevented from going rescue people, because under current law, if there is a barricade or if there is something perimeter set up by law enforcement and they're told they cannot cross it, if they do, they technically are breaking the law. My goal is to eliminate that completely so that the volunteers and those a part of the Cajun Navy or whatever association you want to call it has immediate access to go and rescue our people. So I don't want anybody to be misled by some of the posts that people are putting on Facebook and the horrible things they're saying about me and my family. This is the fact of it. It is to basically remove any restrictions and allow people to get to our citizens quicker. If anybody doesn't agree with that, I respect it. But if you're going to take shots at me and my family, my address is 310 West 3rd Street in Kaplan. Give me a call and we can talk about it. All right? Y'all stay safe.